Corinda State High School lives and breathes its vision to exceed your expectations. Underpinning this vision are our educational and aspirational values. Our educational values include learner agency, learning partnerships between teachers, peers, families and communities, and individual and societal well-being. Our aspirational value is that every student will nurture his or her passions by making connections between different learning environments and thrive towards attaining their personal learning goals. Our school is faced with the challenge to prepare students for rapid economic, environmental and social changes, for jobs that have not been invented, and to solve problems that have not been anticipated. This plan is focused on the knowledge, skills, attitudes and values today's students will need to thrive in their world beyond school. We acknowledge the need to build on solid foundations where numeracy and literacy remain crucial as an essential skill, while equipping students with the transferable skills they will need to become active, responsible and engaged citizens. Following extensive research and consultation, we acknowledge that students will need to navigate by themselves through unfamiliar contexts and find their direction in a meaningful and responsible way, instead of simply receiving fixed instructions or directions from their teachers. We are committed to developing total fitness, which reflects individual and societal well-being in readiness for future you. Continuing to strengthen instructional practice through a whole school curriculum framework, assessment and high-impact teaching strategies will remain a priority in our strategic plan. When we look at Corinda students, we see boundless potential. By instilling independence and the feeling of limitlessness, we aspire to broaden their realms of academic possibility. Corinda students are skilled with technology and comfortable with global and intercultural communication, and we plan to utilise these skills to purposefully connect learning to real-world problems. We are committed to building on these characteristics with the aim of taking the lead in seeking out new ways of doing things and staying in touch with the world outside of the education system. Our leadership in the classroom and in the community is at the forefront of this plan. Our strategic plan's mission is to prepare future-ready students who exercise agency in their own education and throughout life. Embedded in the plan are two major strategic priorities. The first, Future Learners, aims to prepare future-ready students who are agents of their own education and capable of setting and achieving goals for their life. The second priority, Future World, is about readying our learners to navigate through a complex and uncertain world. Our Future Learners priority is represented by the Learning Compass, a metaphor that emphasises the need for students to learn to navigate themselves through unfamiliar contexts. We will create an evolving learning framework that enables students to develop interrelated competencies they will need to engage with the world. It will build on essential strong foundations and recognise learners' individuality and acknowledge the wider set of relationships that influence their learning. The Learning Compass will comprise 4 strategic goals. The first, student agency. We will provide a holistic and personalised learning agenda that motivates and supports students to nurture their passions, make connections between learning experiences and opportunities, and design learning projects in collaboration with their peers. The second, co-agency, will embed a concept underlying the learning framework where everyone is considered a learner. The interactive, mutually supportive relationships between teachers, peers, families and communities will help learners progress towards their goals. The third strategic goal of total fitness will develop a culture where individual and societal well-being is lived. Student ownership of well-being and that of their families and communities will enable learning readiness for future you. The final strategic goal is to provide agile learning environments. We will create dynamic and adaptable learning environments for students to pursue their passions through consultation, collaboration, creativity, critical thinking, discovery, and innovation. Our Future World priority is represented by global mindfulness. We will enrich our community by embedding and living the principles of global mindfulness. This will challenge our school community to navigate through uncertainty in both social and digital spaces. We will develop transformative competencies that will contribute to inclusive and sustainable futures. These competencies comprise 2 strategic goals. The first is global citizens and entrepreneurial futures, where our students will evolve as creative, innovative and problem-solving practitioners who discover opportunities not yet realised. I control the future even though it is unknown. The second strategic goal is engaging our communities. We will forge strong connections with our community and embrace our partnerships in learning. At Corinda, we'll continue to strive to be a leader in secondary education in Brisbane and across Queensland as we embrace the challenges of the next 4 years. We are excited by the opportunities our strategic plan presents our staff, our students, our communities, and our world. We will exceed your expectations. Our compass is set and the world awaits. Future you.